Hello all, today's video is about habit cycle. The more you keep knowing and learning about habits, the more easier it will be for you to develop new good habits and also to get rid of your old bad habits. Be it a good habit or a bad habit, it follows the same cycle: trigger, routine and reward. Any habit starts with a trigger for action. A trigger is something that drives us to do something. That something, when done repeatedly, becomes a routine. And you do it repeatedly because it rewards you with something. A trigger drives an action and the reward drives you to do it repeatedly, forming a routine and thus making it as a habit. To break any bad habit, you need to break any one of these three components. And also to develop any good habit, you need to bestow with all these three components. Let me explain with examples so that will be clear for you. Trigger can be time, place or people. You may go for shopping to your mall and ended up finding your favorite fast food outlet and you couldn't resist. Office breaks when people get time for tea, coffee or smoke or any chat. The common trigger is other people. When your boss becomes mad at you and yells at you, or your spouse gave you a hard day, this makes some people to smoke or get intoxicated or become alcoholic, or some people start to overeat because of depression or bad mood. In all the examples, the triggers are different and creates a routine of doing something bad with rewards such as taste, a relaxation you get from smoking or drinking, or feel of contentment that you get from overeating, or the stimulant effect you get from drinking a coffee or tea. All these examples are common in most of us, and yet these habits do not really help us in living a healthy life, does it? Now you understood the cycle of habit. Now you identify the trigger, the routine and the reward for developing the good habits that you wish to develop. A simple example: if the motivation of losing weight is your trigger, then I prepare my routine with the help of developing micro habits like exercising every day in the morning, using office break for short walks, avoiding junk food, avoid being seated continuously for long hours while working, and taking regular breaks in between for stretching and also for drinking water. Adding some simple yoga and breathing practices in the evening, cooking my food rather than buying from outside, sleeping on time without using the e-gadgets before my sleep. These micro habits will help me to frame my routine. If you regularly follow these kind of micro habits for 21 days, then you will start enjoying the rewards of feeling light, feeling active and brisk, feeling energetic throughout the day, becoming healthy and beautiful or handsome, and obviously happy. So whatever your goal may be, start finding the good habits that you should have to reach your goals. Find the trigger, routine and reward of those good habits and follow them to find your reward and to achieve your goal. The second topic that I am going to explain today in this video is SMART goal setting. So each letter in this word SMART will refer to particular topic which I will be explaining now. The first one is S. S for specific goal. My goal is to save 5 lakhs, or I need to cut down 5 kg in my body weight. The attribute of goal should be specific. I want to become a good cook, or I want to become a good swimmer. These are wider spectrum. Try to get specific goals like I want to become a good cook by baking good cakes. I want to learn swimming as a sport for distress or for fitness and weight loss. Specific goals will allow you to determine the effort and your game plan. So choose your specific goals first. The next one is M. M for measurement. Now you have the plan and you have put in your efforts. How to measure or validate your progress. You need to calibrate the outcome versus your efforts periodically. Set referring checkpoints to measure your progress your efforts have made towards your goal. Someone who is not used to running sets a goal to run a 2-kilometer marathon. The person practices the run every day, and after a walk he measures his outcome. First day he runs 200 meters, second day 250 meters. Likewise, after a week's practice he is able to run 600 to 700 meters without a need to stop. This way the measurement helps to reckon and improve. Next, A is for achievable. The goal that you set should be practical and achievable. A goal may have lot of dependent factors. An expert in archery need to consider various factors like the precision of the bow and the arrow, the direction and strength of the wind. Likewise, for you to achieve something, you must determine the dependent factors which you have control and the other factors which you cannot influence. You need to ensure that you have all the resources and knowledge that you need to prepare yourself and work towards the goal. The next one, R, is for relevance. Is your path relevant to your goal? The inputs you give and the activities you do should be relevant to your goal. It is like if you wish to avoid diabetes, you should be avoiding eating junk. The same way, if you want to lose weight and if you munch on the junk food and the other foods that you regularly avoid and declare it as a cheat day, it doesn't work that way. You should be mindful on your actions, and the sustainability in staying on the relevant path is the key. You can overcome the distractions if you are mindful on your goal. Always be tuned in with the good micro habits you develop. The last one, T, is for timeline. Set a practical timeline. The timeline should be finite and achievable. Once the timeline is set for your goal, the periodical measurement should give you if you are on track, lagging or ahead of the track. This way you can regulate your effort and time that you put in for your progressive success. So be smart in your goals. Thank you.